Hello, everybody. I hope everybody finds me on this one. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Tanya. I had to start a new feed again, so here we go again. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, so I don't know what's going on with that. I'm just going to get my link up. And thank you all for being here. Just give me 1 second. I hope everybody has their coffee. Whew. All right, so we got the second feed going. Good morning, Ellie. Welcome. Good. I know it's early in the West Coast, so for sure you have your coffee. This is like my 4th cup of coffee. It was a very late night last night. Hi, Suzanne. Good morning. Good morning to all of you. Yeah, it was my daughter's 40th birthday last night, and the whole family was out, and we went to a restaurant, the kids and everything. It was like midnight by the time we left, so it was like a very, very late night. But I don't drink very much, and I made an effort not to drink last night because I knew that if I had, more than 2 glasses of wine, I would not be able to do this morning. Nancy, I'm so happy to see you. How are you, my friend? It's been a while. Thank you for being here. Hi, Leonore. Welcome, welcome in. I'm so happy to see you. I didn't know how many people would be. I never know on a Sunday morning how many people are going to be here because I realize that it's so early on the West Coast. So, well, 8:30. For me, that's late because I'm a very early riser. So nice to see you all. And how's the weather where you guys are? It is going to be about 70 degrees here. It's 68 now, I think. Sunny and cloudy. But it's a nice day. Not too bad. I like this. It really feels like fall today. Leaves are falling. How's it where you are? How is it in California? Sunny and pretty. Ah, that's nice. Long as the sun is out, and I don't mind rainy days either. Sometimes rainy days just force you to get things organized. And chilly here, 66 right now. Well, that sounds like what it is here, Tanya, in Montreal. We have the same weather as Fresno. That's kind of cool. But I know that, in another couple of months, we're going to be knee deep in snow. So that's not fun. The older I get, the more I hate snow. I know it looks pretty and, whatever, but I just can't take the cold anymore. So I'm contemplating going away for the month of January. I haven't quite figured out where yet, but yeah, we shall see. Somewhere warm, or at least warmer. Sunny and bright for Debbie. Well, you're on the West Coast also, Debbie, so I think San Diego. ish. So good to see you all. We have 11 people here. I have a lot of new stuff today, and I'm going to be bringing up some stuff that you might have seen before. You know, I need to clear out some of this stuff. This is getting like crazy. So yeah, we're gonna, I know all the jewelry resellers, you know, get overwhelmed with all the stuff and the buckets and the trays and the, yeah, now I understand. Now I understand. Hi, Deanne, welcome. Welcome in. So happy to see you here. Deanne is a fellow Canadian. Lives on the East Coast. So she's, Deanne, are you an hour and a half ahead or an hour ahead? I'm never really sure where that half hour, I know there's a half hour. You go right ahead, Nancy. Hour and a half, that's right, that's what I thought. Yeah. So it's a civilized hour for you and me. But the West Coast people, I gotta give it to you for showing up. I appreciate that so much. All righty, please hit the thumbs up. Don't forget. I appreciate that very much. So yeah, last night was a late night. I am exhausted today. And, you know, our family are big Philadelphia Eagles fans. Well, my daughter is like obsessed. She's got like jerseys for the dogs and the whole bit. And all the grandchildren have Eagles jerseys. And there's a game on this afternoon. So I might pop over to her house and watch the game with the dogs. So we shall see. But we were all together last night, like I mentioned, and it was pretty late. Too late for me. So getting up this morning was like, although I got up right away because I knew I had to do this. So all right, we're gonna get started. More people will join in, I'm sure. But I'm happy to see you all here. And yeah, this is fun. I love doing this on Sunday mornings because I feel like it starts off my week great. You know, I was at the flea market yesterday. I picked up some things. Yeah, yesterday I had a lucky day, and then I went over to one of my friend's stores. She has a thrift store, and I picked up a few more things. So it was a pretty successful day yesterday, I think, in terms of what I found. So here we go. We're going to start off with this little pretty. I thought this was adorable. This is an enamel butterfly, but it's a barrette. And I just thought it was too cute. This is the back. Hi, Jen, welcome. Now that I have Tanya and Jen here, I want to mention that Jen is on, and I wrote this down so I got the times right this time. Jen is on at 3 p.m. Central. So that is 4 p.m. Eastern. And Tanya is on at 4 p.m. Pacific, which is 7 p.m. Eastern. So there, I got you all covered, and just wanted to mention that they're on later on. It's a busy Sunday always, so mark that down. Welcome in, Jen. Thank you for being here. I'm hoping to tune in later. There's a couple of things I have my eye on after your haul. If you haven't seen Jen's haul, go check it out before her sale. All right, so here's the beautiful little butterfly barrette. And I just thought that this was so sweet. Look at this. Like, I'm gonna put it in my hair and just show you. I mean, look at how cute that is. I think it's adorable. And the start bid on this is 18. And it clips nicely, like it really, really holds nice. I just think it's such a pretty little thing. Put it on again. I'll put it on. I love things like this. See how pretty that is? You hear the click. So there you go. We have 15 people here. Thank you all for being here. And if I miss you as you come in, you know, I'm trying to catch everybody. But we have this pretty little barrette enamel. And that's the back. And if there's no interest, I'm going to put it down. You know it's here. I get a lot of emails sometimes after the show. So people watching the replay. So you know it's here. All right, that's going down. I have my little down container. Oh, Nancy, I see you at 18. Thank you, Nancy. If there's no other interest, I'm calling this for Nancy. Going once, going twice, and sold to Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, thank you. Sold to you, that's right. All right. Let's see. I showed these the other day, and I just think they're adorable and pretty. And these have a start bid of 38. These are Labradorite and smoky quartz sterling silver earrings. They're gorgeous. You can see the flash on those. Yes, thank you, Nancy. Thank you for that. And these are beautiful. Yeah, really, really pretty. So Labradorite and smoky quartz. Hi, Joe. I say hi to Joe as well. Lots of flash on these. I'm in love with these earrings. I love anything Labradorite. I mean, I have a big collection of Labradorite. I know, I know. This is actually a ring that I bought many years ago from, I'm sure out in California, you know this name, from Rarities, from Carol Brody. And it's one of my favorite rings. I wear this all the time. It's rainbow moonstone and black spinel. And it's one of my favorites. So yeah, it's from Carol Brody at the time. I don't know what she's doing now, or if she's still selling on HSN, or I know she's not selling in Canada anymore. So there you have it. These are the Labradorite earrings. I'm going to put these down. And I will be bringing these back because I just love them. I'm going to bring them back until they sell. Hi, Norma. Welcome. Are you on your cruise yet? Or are you still in London? Yes, I gave a price. They're 38. They were 38, Suzanne. Sterling silver, smoky quartz, and Labradorite. Suzanne, I see you at 38. And I'm going to call these for Suzanne. Going once, going twice, and sold to Suzanne. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. I'm going to do this bracelet. Now, this bracelet is small. It is not sterling. It is Mexican silver. And I've had this for a while because I was going to keep it. It was in my drawer. And I like it because it's a great, I mean, look at how great it looks with everything else I'm wearing. But it is not sterling. It has all the markings. I hate when they do that. It says 925 Taxco on it, but it is not sterling. It's a 6.5, and it's lovely. Now this is acrylic. The black is acrylic, obviously to look like onyx. But it's beautiful. It's a great stacking bracelet. And the start bid on this is 34. I love this. Yeah, it's very nice. And you have the look. I mean, the stamping is all, but look at how nice it looks. Like as if you have other silver bracelets. Norma, I see you at 34. This is a great one, and it's a great stacker. It has a good click. Hi, Deborah, welcome. So Norma, I didn't catch, oh, you're in Southampton. You leave tomorrow, okay. That's fabulous. I remember getting on the British Isles cruise in Southampton. It was great. All right, I'm going to call this down for Norma. Going once, going twice, and sold to Norma for 34. Thank you, Norma. All righty. I have this beautiful cross. Now, this is a start bid of 28. It's sterling silver, abalone, and I'm not sure if those are moonstones or just, I think they're moonstones, but I'm not 100% sure. But look at how pretty this is. It's a pendant, sterling silver. There's the back. Hi, Carrie, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you all on this Sunday morning. Look at how pretty this is. Start bid is 28 on the little cross. It is 1.25 inches. Oh, I know. I'm so jealous. She's going on a, I love cruising. Nancy, I see you at 28. Thank you. And if there's no other interest, I'm going to call this to Nancy. I'm going to move along quickly today because you have no idea what's in front of me. It's like ridiculous. Going once, going twice, and sold to Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. Congratulations. That's a pretty, pretty one. Yeah, I love cruising. I'm like a serious cruiser. Well, not as serious as Norma, but I love to cruise. And the longer, the better. Maybe when I'm older, I'll live on a cruise ship. That would be the ultimate. People do that, you know, like seniors. It's cheaper to live on a cruise ship than it is to live in a senior's residence. So there's that. All right, I'm going to bring out something spectacular. And then I'm going to talk about what I've got on. All right. This is onyx. It's 30 inches. And sterling silver. Yeah, I mean, you know, I told my kids, don't put me in a retirement home, just send me on a cruise ship. And then you can come and visit me on the cruise whenever you want. So that's, you know, something I would seriously consider. All right, look at this. This is onyx and sterling silver. All of this is sterling silver. There's no clasp. It's over the head. I'm just going to put it on with everything else I've got going on. But this is beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Hi, Jessie. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So this is onyx and all sterling silver. I mean, it's a lot of silver. This is a fabulous piece. And this would be great layered with black glass. I'm in love with this piece. I mean, you know, I got a lot going on, but this is a beauty. Very, very classy. Hi, Deb. Welcome. Black onyx and sterling silver. And you know it's here. And maybe I'll show it a little later, but you know it's here. All right. Good morning, Purple. Good morning. I have these little pretties. You know, the holidays are coming. Bruce and Dennis aren't here, so we don't know how many days exactly. It's 30 inches, Norma. 30 inches over the head. Yeah, well, you know it's here. You can always write me. All right. So the holidays, I don't know how many days. Maybe 55 days or 54 days. I don't know exactly. These are super pretty. I love the shape of these. Start bid on this is 18. Look at these. How pretty. These are screwbacks. You can see on here. And really, really pretty. Hi, Beth. Welcome. So just to show you what they look like on. How many days? 87? Wow. October, November. Oh, yeah. 88 days till Christmas. Yikes. So these are super pretty. $18. They'd be great. They're screwbacks. They'd be great for the holidays, holiday parties, office parties. I mean, look at how pretty that is. All right, we're gonna put these down. And now we're gonna get to this. All right, so the first thing I have on is this necklace, which to me, if you have a small neck, you could double this. I can double this. Tanya could double this. Kirsten could double this. But it's gorgeous long as well. The clasp is sterling silver. These are all acrylic beads. There's no glass here, but this is very vintage and beautiful. I love the color combination. The clasp is sterling silver, as I said. It's 32 inches, and the start bid on this is 78. I'm in love with this piece. Like, if you were doubling it, it's gorgeous. It becomes like a choker. I love, love, love the color combination. You could mix this up with amber. It's absolutely gorgeous and long. So you can do some fun layering with this. I'm in love with this. Yeah, the colors are fantastic. You know, you could mix this up with amber. Just to show you. It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's 5 strands of, yeah, the sound. I know. All right, I'm gonna put this down. I'm in love with this piece. All right, we're putting that down for now. For now. Now this piece is Indonesian coral. It is dyed. And look at those chunks of coral. This is another piece that I was debating not selling. The clasp is sterling silver because I love it. And this, I'm gonna put this, because I've had it for a bit. But I love this piece. I mean, like Jen always says, it's just getting harder and harder to get coral. And to find it in this size is just fantastic. Like when you like chunky stuff, this is amazing. I mean, this is a great piece. I love red. Fabulous. To show you again before I put it down. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I love red, you know. Because I wear a lot of black, I just find red is a fabulous pop. And I just love the size of these. I just find it so substantial, you know, makes a statement. You know how I like a statement. All right, we're putting that down. But we'll come back to that. All right, let's do this one. If you saw anything in the haul that you want me to bring up, just let me know. I did the haul yesterday. This is a start bid of 24, and I'm bringing this back up because I want to show you how gorgeous it looks with silver tone brooches. I don't often find the hematite chip necklaces, but these are great with the silver tone brooches. And of course, I'm going to have to show you. I showed this last time. But because the hematite is silver toned, it just elevates hematite. You know, you would pass by hematite in a store, you wouldn't always pick it up. But if you do, there's a lot you can do with it. I mean, look at how great that looks. Yeah, I mean, hematite is very common. You know, you'll find this. And because it's got the silver tone, with any silver brooch, it is a great, great piece. So this is 24. It is 35 inches long. And it's just a fantastic accessory that you can use your brooches with. And it's, you know, this would fit somebody with like a 17-inch neck. Like 17, I would say folded, it's like 17 inches. Hi, Suzanne, welcome. Christina, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. We have 32 people here. So here we have the hematite. I'm going to put it down, but it's great with silver brooches, as you can see. Look at how great that is. All the silver tone brooches I have, there's not one that wouldn't go on the hematite. Carrie, I see you at 24. This is amazing. And you could dress it up and dress it down. I'm going to call this for Carrie. Going once, going twice, and sold to Carrie. Thank you, Carrie. All right. Let's see what else we got going here. This is a sterling silver clasp. It's 20 inches of, I think, the most beautiful tiger eye I have seen. Individually knotted. The chatoyancy on this is unbelievable. The start bid on this is 48. I mean, clasp is sterling silver. Look at this. I mean, I've seen beautiful tiger eye, but this to me is like another level. So this is 20 inches. It's a great length, and the beads are quite large. I didn't measure the beads, but they're, you know, I would say they're probably maybe 11 or 12 millimeter. Yeah, these are gorgeous. These are absolutely an amazing quality bead. Yes, it's chunky. This is gorgeous. It's the perfect length, and I'm in love with these. I also have a longer strand of smaller beads. All right, I'll show you. All right, I'll show you. you know, you can't double this. Well, you could double it if you did it like this, you know, and pin it in the back, and then you could wear the 3 of them together, 3 strands. So we have this one. Which is 48, and it is, these beads are magnificent. Look at that. I'm twisting them around so you can see. I'm in love with this necklace. And I was never really a tiger eye fan, Carrie. I see you at 48. This is a beauty. There's no other interest. I'm going to call this for Carrie. Going once, going twice, and sold to Carrie. Congratulations, Carrie. Yeah, beauty. So a reminder that after today's sale, I will be invoicing from Thursday and today. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you so much. And let's do the other one while we're on the tiger eye train. This one is 36 inches. So this one you could definitely do this with. Something like this. You know? Hi, Doug. Welcome. Nice to see you. This is 36 inches. The beads are smaller, longer. It's a little bit more versatile because you could double it up either in the back with a pin or in the front with a brooch. And this one, the start bid, is also 48. All individually knotted. The millimeter of these beads, I would say they're about 10. Nancy, I see you at 48. I have a millimeter measurer, like I have one of those caliper things, but I forgot to do that this morning, but if there's no other interest, I'm going to call these for Nancy. They're beautiful, Nancy. Going once, going twice, and sold to Nancy. Congratulations, Nancy. All right. Next up, we're going to do something a little funky. I have some copper pieces. Some of you have asked me for some copper pieces. So this is a copper torque. Okay, not expensive. It's just, but I just want to show you a look. Okay, so this, the actual collar has a start bid of 18. Okay, so I'm putting this on, and this would fit anybody. Okay, there's a lot of give. But then I also have this. And this on it is just fantastic. I know, call me crazy, but how pretty is that? So even though the collar is great on its own, you could wear it on its own. I have my cross on, so I'm going to put that in the back so you can see. So the collar is great on its own, and but if you have copper pieces, you can add to it. I mean, I think this is a stunning look. Yeah, the collar is 18 and it's great. So if you find, you know, you happen to be hunting and you find like a copper brooch, doesn't have to be this one. Patty, I see you. I know you were asking me for some copper. I see Deborah at 20 for the collar. It's a great collar. Thank you, Doug. Thank you. So I have Deborah at 20. I have Patty at 22 for the collar. And then we'll do the brooch after in case anybody's interested in the brooch. Deborah's at 24. And Patty's at 26. It's super comfortable on. Like, you don't even realize it's on. Really, really comfortable. And just give you an idea of what that looks like. Hi, Yippee-I-O, welcome. All right, so I have Patty at 26. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you. Yeah, I love doing things like this. Just, you know, making things crazy. All right, so I have Patty at 26. Deborah, are you coming back? Deborah is out. I'm going to call this for Patty. Thank you, Deborah, for your bids. And I'm going to count this down for Patty. Going once, going twice, and sold to Patty. Congratulations. You're going to love that. It's really super comfortable. All right. So we can talk about the brooch. The brooch is a start bid of 32. Now in the brooch, there's a bead. Looks to me like an agate bead, but because the prongs are very easy to manipulate, you could put any color bead in there if you have the size of bead. So it could be super interesting. You know, you could put an amber bead, you could put a green bead. So you could change that up, which I think could be fun. And this way you could coordinate it with different necklaces, you know? So that's an idea. So this is 32, if there's any interest. Yeah, like if you had a green bead, it would be beautiful, and you put it on malachite, something like that, you know, just to change the look. Here's the back. Okay, I'm going to put the copper brooch down. You know it's here. Now, this is another copper piece that is fantastic. Full disclosure, the rope, you know, it looks pretty good, but you know, sometimes when I have ropes like this, I just take a little bit of wax and, you know, make it smoother. So this has a spring ring over here. I'm going to show you what this looks like on. It is fabulous. Now, I'm not going to do it up because, but look at this. Well, wait, I have to do it up now. Have to get it on. We have 36 people here. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Yikes. Not coordinated this morning. It was too late at night. There we go. Look at this, how fantastic. And there's two rings here. So if you wanted to change the rope and put glass beads or something else here, that would be amazing. Well, I'm changing everything up. So this is a beautiful, beautiful piece. If you like copper, this is very unusual. This is what it looks like up close and personal. A start bid on this is $36. Hi, Francis. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Yippee-I-O, I see you at 36. Hi, Jenny. If there's no other interest, I'm going to call Patty. I see you at 36. I have 36 from Yippee-I-O. Yes, this is really pretty. Very, very pretty. And like I said, just take a little bit of wax and, you know, rub down the rope and it becomes smoother, you know. I have Patty at 38. And Yippee-I-O at 40. I mean, it's beautiful. I have Patty at 42. Yippee-I-O is at 44. Thank you, Doug. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. We have 35 people here. I'm so happy to see all of you. I know it's early for some of you. Well, now it's 9:15 on the West Coast. Patty's at 46. And Yippee-I-O is at 50. Thank you, Suzanne. I'm the same way. The first thing before I even say hello, I hit the thumbs up. So we've got Yippee-I-O at 50. And Patty's at 55. Yippee-I-O is at 60. And like I said, this would be easy to change to put onyx, agate, anything, because you've got the rings to do it. So it would be very easy to change it up. Patty is at 65. And Yippee-I-O is out. Thank you so much for your bids. And I'm going to count this down for Patty. Going once, going twice, and sold to Patty. Thank you so much. Very, very unusual piece. Thank you. All righty. Here's a piece that I picked up yesterday. It's 20 inches. Look at this. So the bottom is backed on copper. This is acrylic. The clasp is not sterling silver, but it's a fantastic piece. This, the start bid is 38. Now, I'm gonna put it on. I can get it open. I love this. I thought for the fall, this is so fun. Look at that. I mean, how fun is that? You know? So these are acrylic. And then this is copper. Yeah, this is a cool piece. I think so. Like, I'd wear this out. I'd wear this to work. Aw, thank you, Nancy. You know I like this kind of thing. I just like to have fun with everything. Oh, waffles sounds amazing, Carrie. Yippee-I-O, I see you at 38. This is a fantastic, fun piece. If there's no other interest, I'm going to call this for Yippee-I-O. Going once, going twice, and sold to Yippee-I-O. Congratulations. Oh, yikes. Did you come in before, Patty? Did she come in before? Somebody help me out here. I think I had said sold, Patty. I hate when this happens, but I think I had said sold, Patty. Yeah, I think I did. I'm sorry, Patty, but I called this for Yippee-I-O. you, everybody. Thank you. All righty. Here's another one. Now, this is not silver. It's acrylic. It's not amber. Let me just see if I can find my... I don't know what I did with my light. Okay, this is not amber. This is acrylic. It's not silver. But again, the combination of colors is fantastic. And you've got turquoise in there. I mean, just a fun necklace. Look at how great that is. And if you had turquoise, you could, you know, layer this with it. A turquoise pendant. This one is 25 inches and it's a start bid of 34. I mean, this is total costume. I mean, except for the turquoise. Oh, you're starting at 2 p.m.? Oh, you changed your time, Jen. I didn't notice that. So we have this at 34. Hi, Tammy, welcome. Welcome, welcome. This is acrylic, silver tone, turquoise, and just a fun necklace. And it's going down. Oh, I have Yippee-I-O at 36. Deborah at 34 and Yippee at 36. I see you. I have Deborah at 38 and Yippee-I-O at 40. I never know how to pronounce Yippee-I-O. If it's, because some people call you Yippee, some people call you Yippee-I-O. Thank you, Deborah, for your bids. I'm going to call this for Yippee-I-O at 40, going once, going twice, and sold to Yippee-I-O. I hope I'm saying it right. Yeah, the colors are fantastic. And if you layer it with turquoise, it could be really, really interesting, you know? That's my thought. My thought. All right. I have this pendant, which is beautiful. Carolyn Pollock. I had bought it for myself, and I never wear it. I just have too much stuff, you know? So I've got to, like, that's one thing that Camino teaches you, is that you can do with a lot less. So this is gorgeous. It's an enhancer, so you can put it on anything. Carolyn Pollock, and the start bid on this, I mean, you can Google this because the prices are crazy. Look at how pretty this is. This is gorgeous. Yeah, this is spectacular. And if you look at, there's something similar that's not a cross on eBay that's over $200. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. You know, and you could put it on pearls, would be beautiful, because it's an enhancer. So it's very versatile. This is a fantastic, fantastic piece. It is 3.5 inches. Three and a half inches long. Like, this is my 16-inch chain, and it would hang like this. Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely stunning. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna put this down, but you know it's here. I love this. This is like right up my alley, but you know, 9 times out of 10, I wear my Santiago cross. So you know it's here, but this is a beauty. And I love the idea that you can put it on something else. You could put it on pearls. If you have a moonstone strand, would go beautifully with this. So this is, you know, it's a substantial piece. All right, we're gonna put that down. Next up, I have these. These are stunning. I don't know what else to say about this, but these are beautiful. Now the clasp looks like this, and it closes. So it sort of grabs the hook. I've never seen that kind of clasp. Try and get this on. There we go. These are glass pearls, very weighty. This is very, very good quality. Now, I mentioned in my short about glass pearls. You know, I do have some Chanel necklaces that are, Chanel never uses real pearls. So there's that. They're always glass. So these are fabulous quality. I love these. And this, the start bid is 58. Now these, you would be hard pressed to find glass pearls of this quality. The coating on the pearls is perfect. They're stunning. Absolutely stunning. And I would say these are about 12 millimeter. A double strand of individually knotted glass pearls. Yeah, what's going on in the news? I haven't had a chance. Shooting at a church in Michigan. I can't deal with the shootings anymore. It's like, something's got to be done about that. That is so sad. So we have these, they're 58 beautiful, stunning glass pearls. And you know what? I'm going to do a Doug. I'm going to bring them down to 50. If anybody's interested, at $50. These are gorgeous. Do it. Yeah. I'm bringing them down. Yeah, I don't know. The shootings in the United States, it is crazy. I mean, we have very rarely we have shootings in Canada. Our gun laws are very strict, much stricter. I know, these are gorgeous. I mean, they're absolutely stunning pearls. And they're weighty. You can hear that sound. They are gorgeous. The color is absolutely beautiful. The luster is beautiful. Gorgeous. So these are 50. I'm going to mark that on the tag in case anybody is interested. You let me know. They're going down. Yeah, do a Doug. Do a Doug and reduce the price, you know, like, he's great at that. I love that. Okay, here's a beautiful necklace. This is a little sleeper. I mentioned this. This is sterling silver clasp. Now it's all tangled up. There we go. Okay. This is a sterling silver clasp. Look at this. Quartz. I think this is quartz. Quartz, labradorite, goes down to a labradorite pendant. You can see the flash there. And then this gorgeous faceted quartz ball. Look at how pretty this is. I find this is so elegant. I'm getting the clasp ball. This is stunning. Yeah, this is a beautiful piece. Look at this. How gorgeous. So elegant, so just beautiful. This, the start bid, is 68. This is a very special piece, I think. I'm in love with this, and I love this detail. How to get it off. Let me get this off. I have some beautiful pieces coming up. I'll tell you in a second, Suzanne. It's gorgeous. Let me just see if I can get this off without breaking anything. There we go. The length is 17 inches. I think this is so elegant, so beautiful. You can see the flash in the labradorite. is 17 inches. Yeah, this is one of my favorites of the day. I find this is so classy. Really, really pretty. Ah, Jen. Well, Canada has lots of gemstones, you know? The big country. We have some beautiful, I mean, you know, easy to find labradorite here. So this is spectacular. This is a very special piece. What do you think of this piece, Jen? I mean, I just think it's stunning, the way it's constructed, the balance of it. I love it. This is, yeah, I mean, I think this is so well done, so well designed. Just a very special piece, I think. All right, I'm putting it down. Putting it down. All right. Malachite. 22.5 inches. A start bid of 42. Has a barrel clasp, and in between all the malachite beads, you've got a green bead. So it gives it a little bit of light. Really pretty. I like how they're not perfectly round. I have a few malachite necklaces that are like this, I like the natural shape of them. Yes, thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate you all so much. There's 40 people here. This is a beautiful, beautiful necklace. Green is my favorite color. Funny, it always has been my favorite color, ever since I was little. So there you have it. Beautiful malachite necklace, 42, 20.5 inches. Barrel clasp, 22.5 inches, I'm sorry. 22.5. And if you wanted to shorten it, make it more of a collar, get that safety pin out. And there you go. Beautiful malachite. I'm putting it down. You know it's here. It's here. I showed this the other day. This is amethyst and amethyst glass. 22 to 24 inches. The start bid on this is 42. Oh, wait. Okay. You want the malachite for 42? Yippee. I'm going to count this down for Yippee-I-O, going once, going twice, and sold to Yippee-I-O. Congratulations. All right. Let's do one more necklace, and then I'll move on to a few earrings, and then I have something very special. This is 22 to 24 inches, amethyst, and the start bid is 42. Look at this. This is glass. And this is glass. And then these beads are glass, but the rest is amethyst. Beautiful pieces of amethyst. Yes, it is, Carrie. Yes, I know, Catherine, that you love amethyst. I mean, look at how pretty this is. I love this. Detail. I know. This is absolutely stunning. I just think this is fantastic. I love the balance of it. Very pretty. And God, today my coordination for the necklaces is like, as the gemstone necklace hunter. Ay, ay, ay. I know, I've been very fortunate in what I've been finding. I've been like, you know, I mean, I'm pretty happy with the selection, you know, of costume, and there are plenty of people that sell silver and know what they're doing with, I mean, you know, the Native American stuff. That's not my wheelhouse. My wheelhouse is the gemstones and costume. I just love playing around with that kind of stuff. So if I do come across the silver and whatever, well, that's fine, but I'm not really on the hunt for that. I like the creativity of putting all this stuff together, you know? But look at how pretty this is. This is just Yippee, I see you at 42. Is that what your, I don't know what your tax code means? Jen, I have something coming up that I want you to see because I think you're gonna love. Yippee, just tell me that you're 42. I'm not sure what you're, oh. So are you wanting this for 42 or was that for the previous one? I'm not sure if Yippee was in for 42 for this. I think 42 on tax code bracelet. Tax code bracelet. Oh, I didn't have a tax code bracelet. All right, I'm gonna put the amethyst down. Jen, look at this. This to me is spectacular. Now the clasp is like this, it's brass. But Jen, look at this. This is spectacular. The color is spectacular, and in between all the stones you have gold stone. I mean, right, Jen? The polishing, when I saw this, I said, holy Hannah, that is like unbelievable. This is spectacular. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's 25 inches. And the start bid on this, I mean, I'm not going to see this again. And I love the gold stone in between, the reflection. Look at that. Yeah, this is absolutely stunning. And the color is stunning. I mean, look at this. Each stone is like a masterpiece. Yeah, this is an unbelievable piece. I mean, I'm in awe of when I come across some, I mean, I've never come across something like this, but when I saw it, I was like, holy, this is spectacular. This is like something I probably shouldn't sell. But it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, thank you all for being here. Okay, no problem. All right, no takers on this one, but you know it's here. And I just may get a call for this. I know I always get like a couple of emails after the show. But I love the polishing of it too. I just find like they really took the time to make this a beautiful piece. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. Thank you for being here. All right, so you know that this is here. This is spectacular. All right, I'm gonna leave this here because I might show it again. All right, I picked this up yesterday. This is a gorgeous glass pin. Now I do have some brooches that I'm gonna be showing, but this one I wanted to show because look at the side of it, how the leaves fold over each other. This is an unsigned piece. There's the back. But it should be a signed piece. This is spectacular. And it's weighty. You could tell it's glass. Look at how gorgeous that is. This one, the start bid is $45. I mean, this is a gorgeous pin to do like this on a hat. It's not too overpowering. Silver tone and gold tone. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous brooch. Yes, exactly. On the hematite, it would be beautiful. I mean, you know, this is gorgeous. Oh, I'm glad, Suzanne. I'm glad you like it. I find this pin is magnificent. This is a quality pin. This should be signed. It's an unsigned something, 100%. It's just too good. All right, I'm gonna put that down for a second. Okay. All righty. What up next? Do I dare? Now, this was very difficult to price, and I know some of you are waiting to see this. I picked this up yesterday, and I had to do a lot of research on this. These are individually knotted wedding cake beads. There are 29 beads. Oh, sorry, 39 beads on this necklace. Okay. This is the clasp. Very old. Yes, prayers for your dad, Aqua. So we have 39 wedding cake beads on this necklace. This is unbelievable. Graduated from small to large. I don't know what to tell you about this one. It is 20.5 inches. And I did a lot of research. You know, these are getting harder and harder to find. It's the perfect length. Because they're decorated on the outside of the bead, like a cake. Yeah, these are magnificent. And the price, don't yell at me, but they're worth every single penny. 39 beads. I mean, think about that. You know, Carrie, I see you at 225. I know you were waiting to see these. These are worth every penny and probably way more. Yeah, these are stunning. Hi, Rhonda. I didn't see you come in. These are unbelievable. If there's no other interest, I'm going to call these for Carrie. I know, this is a great price. I might kick myself, but you know what? I'm happy for somebody to have them. So I'm going to call these for Carrie. And when you get them, Carrie, you're going to be like, what the heck? Going once, going twice, and sold to Carrie. Congratulations, Carrie. That's amazing. You got them, my friend. Congratulations. That's a special piece. That's a piece that you pass down, you know? All right. While you guys are digesting that, I need to take a 2-minute break. 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, Carrie, I can't wait for you to tell me when you get those. Can I get the gold stone necklace? This one? The gold stone are these little beads. Is this the one you're talking about? Okay, so this one was 95. I'm gonna call this for Gail, going once, going twice, and sold to Gail. It's another beauty. You guys are killing me. All right. It is, it's a beauty. An absolute gorgeous one. Yes, ma'am. How about some costume? I have this necklace. This is made by Continental. Now, Continental is a company, it's a Canadian company that made necklaces in the 50s like Sherman and all those companies. And look at this. Now, these are acrylic AB. You've got the gold beads, faux pearls. This is very 50s. It is 17 inches, and you have the matching earrings. Look at this. I love these types of things. You know, I just have so much fun with these. Look at this. Holidays are coming, girls. This is fantastic. And with the matching earrings, it makes such, well, I've got my hoops on, but they're clip earrings. So much fun to wear things like this. I have a ton of things like this that I wear a lot. Look at this, how pretty. You start bid on this with the earrings. It's $44. Oh, yeah, my mom too, but I don't know what happened to it all. You know, I guess at that time I wasn't into it and I was young, and she probably sold everything in a garage sale. But I remember her wearing things like this, like in the 60s, you know? I just love this. I think that this is fantastic. I mean, like, how great is that? And the fact that you have the earrings makes it just so much fun. Look at how pretty. Yeah. This is a gorgeous set. It is. It is elegant. Really, really, really fun. I know. Deanne, this is up your alley. Whoop. This is, Deanne and I have very similar tastes with the glass and this kind of thing. But you have the earrings on, you have the necklace, and off you go. A little black dress or whatever. Fabulous. All right, I'm putting those down. This is a beautiful amber necklace, graduated, polished. The chunkies at the bottom are nice and chunky. It's 28 inches, and the start bid on this is 110. I loved it because it's polished. I have a lot of amber. I have a whole box full of amber. That's mine. That was also my mother's. But a lot of it's not polished. And I love the sparkle that the polish gives. Yes, this is beautiful. Oh, Suzanne. Oh, that's awful. Oh, so many stories like that. Like, you know, my parents divorced when I was 4. And, you know, thankfully I had decent step parents, but I know it's not always, people aren't always decent. Yeah. So this is a beautiful, beautiful necklace. Good morning. Good morning, Martha. Nice to see you. I'm extremely tired this morning. I was up very late last night for my daughter's 40th birthday. So we had quite the celebration, and it was like super late when I got home. So there we go. We have this beautiful polished amber graduated necklace. I love this. Over the head, easy to wear, but beautiful. I mean, this is a nice, you know, sometimes also I have found amber pieces where the knots slip through the beads. These are all perfect. Perfect, perfect. So this is a gorgeous, gorgeous amber necklace. You know it's here, and I love it. All right, how about something costume? We're gonna do this. I like this piece. If I can get the tag off. All right, now this is costume, silver tone, 18.5 inches. The start bid on this is 36, and just statementy. You know, I like a good statement. I showed this yesterday. Let's see if I can get it on. Look at that. It's just silver tone. I mean, I would wear it a little higher, like that. Yeah, Nancy, I know your story. That's kind of... You know, I remember watching an Oprah Winfrey show once, many, many years ago. And she would pick somebody out of the audience, and she would say, tell me about yourself. And the guy would say, there's nothing to tell. And then once she dug deeper, just some random guy in the audience, he started telling a story. And the whole purpose was everybody has a story. So when you're walking down the street, and if you just give somebody a smile, you might be that might be the best thing that you've done for that person that day, because you don't know their story. So yeah, everybody has a story, and as you can see in the chat, you know, there's a lot of stories. So yeah, thank you all for sharing. Yeah. And you see that also when you're meeting strangers on the Camino, and you ask them, why are you walking the Camino? Nobody cares what you do for a living on the Camino. Nobody cares, you know. The questions are, why are you walking the Camino and where are you from? And that's it. So, yeah, I know. The U.S. is a little bit of turmoil, but, you know, as long as you keep your hands off Canada, we're good. So that's it. So this is a costumey, very fun necklace, silver tone. Yeah, exactly. You know, just a smile can change somebody's day. That's, my mother used to always tell me that, you know, and it's the truth. I see Yippee at 36. I mean, look at how pretty that is. Silver tone, so fun. Exactly, Carrie. Same thing. Same. So I'm going to count this down for Yippee. Going once, going twice, and sold to Yippee-I-O. I'm going to say both. I'm going to say Yippee and Yippee-I-O because I don't know which one you prefer. All right. I showed this last time. This is buffalo bone. And, you know, I got it. There's all kinds of ranges of prices on these types of things. But I like this for the dangle. Now I'm just going to tie it loosely and show you how this looks. Now, look at this. I mean, I've seen them without anything hanging, you know, just like a straight choker. And I'm in love with this piece. I think that this is so sharp. It is Native American. Kirsten thought it was Navajo or Apache. She was on the show last time when I showed it. And somebody at the last show told me that I looked like Native American wearing this, but you know, I guess it's the straight hair and whatever, but it's like a, I'll show you what the tie is. Oh, Ellie, yeah. So this is what it looks like in the front. You've got the abalone in the front, and then you've got the dangles. I mean, I think this is just so sharp. The start bid on this is 58. Olivia Benson on Law and Order. Well, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. You know, I wish I was Jane Mansfield's daughter. But yeah, look at this, how great. And the cord, it's like, it feels a little waxy. I don't know what it is. I know, it's fantastic. This, when I saw it, I went nuts for it. I thought it was such a great piece. Carrie, I see you at 58. I mean, this is so fun. And what makes it to me, because I have seen them without this, but this just makes it. It's fantastic. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tanya. But isn't it great? I mean, you know, I saw one yesterday at the flea market, but it wasn't as nice. This one with the medallion and the hanging parts, bits, it's amazing. Carrie, I see you at 58. I'm going to count this down for Carrie. There's no other interest. Kirsten told me the other day, because I showed it on Thursday, and she told me that it was either Navajo, or she thought it was either Navajo or Apache. So, and this is buffalo bone. I mean, I just think it's fantastic. I mean, you know, I would wear this for dinner, you know? So it's a beautiful piece. I'm going to count this down for Carrie. Going once, going twice, and sold to Carrie. Congratulations, Carrie. That's a great piece. Like, that's a real conversation starter. Yeah, I mean, seriously, with a great hat and just the whole look, I could see it. Yeah. Really? That's very interesting. I mean, that was what Kirsten said. You know, I mean, she's pretty knowledgeable on all that stuff. So, you know, if she says it, I can go with that. All right. I have shown this piece before, and I'm going to show it one last time. This is a beautiful necklace. So you've got these test as sapphire. You've got amethyst. You've got carnelian or agate. There's garnets in here. This is howlite, dyed howlite. This is beautiful. Wow, that's interesting. Hang on, I gotta untangle it. There we go. Yeah, it is gorgeous. There's a lot going on here, but it's beautiful. So you've got garnets, you've got dyed howlite. These are tested as like sapphire. The agate leaves, amethyst. This is stunning. Yeah. Yeah, this is a beautiful piece. There's a lot going. I mean, it's a little tangled because I'm trying to get it on quickly, but yeah, it's a beautiful piece. I love this. Is the metal, hold on. Maybe it is. No. See, look. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Statement. Really, really pretty. Okay. I'm doing a Doug. Yeah, this is beautiful. I mean, you know, what can you say? It's like, I don't know why I'm all so red. Yeah, this is a gorgeous piece. There's a lot going on, I know, but you know, that's the look. It's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Really, really pretty. You know how he's always bringing things down like it's adorable. Here, I'll hold it up so you can see it. It's amazing. It's just amazing. The combination, you wouldn't think that all that, but it makes a spectacular necklace. All right, she's going down. She's going down. All right. I showed this the other day. This is Siam sterling silver bracelet, panel bracelet. It's 104 grams of silver. This is gorgeous. Wait, I'll take my watch off so you can see. It's 104 grams of silver, sterling silver, okay? Too big on me, unfortunately. It's a size 7. But look at how gorgeous that is. I love the panels. So this is a start bid of $220. You got all the markings there, sterling silver. Gorgeous. Yes, it's marked. It is marked. Hang on, I'll tell you. Siam, made in Siam. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I love the panels. I think the panels make it so sharp. You know, it gives it a little bit more of a modern look. Like, it's beautiful. And like, I have a very small wrist, 6.25. So this I would say is a 7. I mean, 6.75 to a 7. Yes, it's older. Because it's marked Siam, it's older, for sure. Gorgeous. All right, you know it's here. You know it's here. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Here's another piece that's funky. You know how I like a funky piece. This is start bid of, we're gonna do 28 on this. This is copper and brass. Yeah. So this is a copper and brass collar, 16 inches, and lovely. I love the combination. Deborah, I didn't see you come in either. Thank you for being here. We have 44 people here. That's amazing on this Sunday. Please hit the thumbs up. Oh, we should do a giveaway. How about that? Giveaway? Let's do a giveaway. All right, is everybody ready? Oh, bye, Doug. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for coming. We'll see you soon. All right, let's do a giveaway. The first one, are you everybody ready? Wait. What am I waiting for, Nancy? Are you passing? Yes, I'm going to pass on that. Thank you, Nancy. Oh, thank you, Deborah. That's what I do too. So thank you. All right, we're going to do the giveaway. We're going to do, is everybody ready? Name a country in South America. This should be easy. Easy and fast. We got lots of Perus. Deborah, you got it. Everybody stop. Ecuador was the answer. And Deborah, this is for you. It's a mother of pearl and sterling silver pendant. So that's for Deborah. Congratulations. Deborah SS giveaway. Thank you. All right, let's see what else we're gonna do. I have this, I showed this the other day and I'm still in love with it. This is a small size, 15 inch. And the start bid on this is 45. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Look at this. This is 15 inch, okay? But look at this, how gorgeous this is. Well, first I'll show it to you like this. It's all hinged, okay? So it's got like the same type of construction as like a Heidi Daus with the hinges. But this is signed Avon. This is one of their older pieces, way older than when I started working there in the early 90s. This is fantastic. This is a very old Avon collectible. Yeah. But it's small. I mean, it's a, you know, it's a choker. 15 inches. Yeah, this is fantastic. I find this is so, it looks super expensive, you know? But this is 15 inches, so it's small. Oh, Norma, you're lagging. Try to refresh, Norma. Yeah, so this is fabulous Avon, 15 inches. I mean, I think that this piece, and look at the back. I mean, the back is, it looks like the way Heidi Daus constructs her pieces now. Bye, Ellie. Thank you. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. So this is Avon. It's signed Avon and numbered in the back. And amazing. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Thank you for that. But look at how great this is. I mean, after all this time, all the stones are there. It's fantastic. I think that this is amazing. I mean, how gorgeous is that? You know, people would think this was a Heidi Daus piece. And it would be, you know, $300. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll hang on to it a little longer. But it's beautiful. I couldn't believe it when I saw it and I realized it was Avon. I was like, what? You know, it's a great piece. So that's going down. All right. This is also a signed piece, also small, 15 inches. Now this is from a designer in Paris. Her name is Cécile Jeanne. Okay, you can Google her stuff. I'm gonna just type in her name so that you know the name. Cécile Jeanne, and she's in Paris. This is 15 inches. It has the tag on it. It's going to be hard to put on because it's going to twist. Yeah, I don't think I can get it on, but this is fantastic. If you like tanzanites, this is tanzanite acrylic, silver tone. I mean, her pieces go for hundreds of dollars. If you look at her website, this piece is not a current piece. This is an older piece. I did find a bracelet online that was over, you know, $200-300. But look at that, how pretty. This has a start bid of 68. If you have a tanzanite ring or you have tanzanite neck bracelet or any tanzanite, this is the perfect color to go with it. The clasp is a spring ring, is a lobster claw. This is the tag with her signature. It's 15 inches, Carrie. But you could add rings to it. They're neither. They're acrylic. I thought they were glass, but they're not. They don't test as glass. Carrie, I see you at 68. Google her stuff, and you will see the prices of her things. They go for $200, $300, $400. If there's no other interest, I'm going to call this for Carrie. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Carrie. Congratulations, Carrie. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to show this again. Some of you may have heard of the company Allure. A-L-O-R. This necklace is stainless steel, white gold, and 0.24 carats of diamonds. The retail price of this was $1,398 almost 10 years ago. This is the necklace. You've got 3 tones of stainless steel. The diamonds are set in white gold. The findings are all sterling silver. And then you've got let me just get this on. Okay, let me put my cross in the back. I mean, this is great because it's multiple tones, so you could wear it with silver, and you've got the diamonds. 0.24 carats of diamonds. And it's made by Allure. You can, A-L-O-R. And the start bid on this is $275. I'm bringing it down a little bit, but there's 0.24 carats of diamonds there. It's set in white gold. The length is about 17 inches. It's hard to measure because it's 16 inches. 16 inches. It's fabulous. There, I got it on. Yeah, it is very pretty. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece, very elegant. You could wear it with silver tone, gold tone, because it's got all the tones in it. And very lightweight. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. So I wanted to show you that again. You know it's here. And pretty. It's a great everyday piece. You could just leave it on and, you know, because it's so light. Really nice. All right. You guys want some brooches? You want to see some brooches? Anybody? Yes, exactly. Brooches, okay. Now, I'll go through some of them. Up here we've got one by Pierre. Now Pierre was very known for the frosted glass. This is, Google him as well, Pierre brooches. They go over $200. This is Elizabeth Taylor for Avon. It's called the Heart of Hollywood brooch. Extremely collectible. This is Continental. This is an adorable purse. This is a rhinestone spray of flowers. This one is Lisner. This is my favorite. This is like a little vintage oval brooch that's great to do on pearls at the neck. This is a gold tone with the rhinestone spray. This was very, it's not signed, but it was very popular with Coro. They did brooches like this. This is a Trifari, unsigned. This is a Taiwan little enamel parrot. This is a big parrot, enamel and rhinestone. And then we have a vintage, a sort of yellow AB round brooch. So we've got all these brooches. If there's anything you see here that you like, whoops, lost my parrot. Hi, Christy, welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much for hitting the thumbs up. I appreciate that. We're having a great time this morning. Well, afternoon now for me. Thank you very much. All right, if there's anything anybody wants to see, let me know. They're gorgeous. Run Vintage Yellow, okay. I'm gonna put the parrot down because he's falling off. All right, is there anything else anybody wants to see? The one under the heart, this is a Lisner. The one under, oh, this one, yeah. Okay, I'll bring that up. And we've got the parrot also. My little guy, which is great on a jacket. Just saying. This one is Lisner. This one is Crown Trifari, Continental, and Pierre, and the Avon, Elizabeth Taylor for Avon. Okay, we'll do those two for now. If there's anything else, you let me know. This one is a start bid of 32. How pretty that is. Yippee, I see you at 32. It's different, right? I think that this is really unusual. The color is fabulous. This is the back. I don't know if it glows. I don't think it glows. I think I had checked it. I can't find my light right now. I think, oh, here it is. Oh, looky here. It does glow. Yeah, and it glows. I see Suzanne at 34. Yippie's at 36. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Probably should have checked that before, but I was rushing this morning. Suzanne, I see you at 38. And Yippee-I-O is at 40. I mean, it really glows. I don't know if you can see that because of the light. Is it uranium glass? I mean, that's usually an indication. I'd have to test it to see if the stones are glass, but it's a beauty. Suzanne's at 42, and Yippee-I-O is at 44. Suzanne's at 46. And Yippee-I-O is at 50. Suzanne is out. Thank you for your bid, Suzanne. I'm going to call this for Yippee-I-O at 50. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Congratulations. Wonderful. That's a wonderful piece. All right. I'll run this one. This one is very pretty also. I just want to close the pin so I don't kill myself. Okay. This one, it's a start bid of 32. And all the stones are there. All the stones are original. And it's lovely. This is fabulous, like on a jacket. Martha, I see you at 32. Yes, exactly. This Coro did a lot of these gold tone with the rhinestones. It's not signed, but it looks to me like a Coro. It's gorgeous. If there's no other interest, I'm going to call this down for Martha. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Martha. Congratulations, Martha. It's a pretty one. Really pretty. Very, very pretty. You know, Martha, I might, it seems to me that at one point I had the earrings that match that. If I do, I'll send them to you. I'll look for them. And if I do, I'll send them to you and include it in the package. I have these. Now, these are right up my alley. But look at how fun these are. These have a start bid of 35. Look at these. These are clip-ons. Black and green. I mean, are these fantastic or what? I'm in love with these. I think these are so fun. I feel like Mini Pearl with the price tag hanging on my ear, but those of you that remember Mini Pearl. Aren't these great? These are super, super fun. I love these. You know, you're just wearing something black. Oh, here we go again with the glowing. Ah, wow, 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 wow. Let's see. No, they don't glow. These don't glow. Yeah, hee-haw, exactly. With that tag hanging off her hat, right? I feel like Minnie Pearl now with the tag hanging off my earrings. But these are fabulous. I think that, you know, wearing something just black and just want to have something very simple and maybe a green ring is so fantastic. These are gorgeous. All right, we'll put these down. There's no interest, but I love them. I love, love, love them. Ah, now I can't get them off my ear because I've got it tangled up with my hoop. Ah. All right. All right, we're gonna pass on those. I have this pendant. Now, this pendant I bought from Kirsten. It's by Wayne DeSantis. It's sterling silver, amethyst. Now, I bought it together with the torque. It came with the torque like that. Like that. It's a very wide torque that you can sort of fiddle with and make it fit. It would fit anybody. I'm going to sell them separately. The pendant is stunning. The cartouche on the back, Wayne DeSantis sterling. It's pretty heavy. I can tell you how much it weighs. Just give me a second. It's 23 grams, but it's not really about the weight. It's about the designer. Very large bale. If you had some amethyst beads. Hi, Leslie, welcome. This is stunning. The start bid on this, I mean, I'll be very honest. I'm selling it for what I paid for it, okay? The pendant, the start bid is $125. And you can Google Wayne DeSantis. Very well-known Native American artist. He has a studio. And this is stunning. But the pendant alone is $125. That's beautiful. And the torque would be 40. It's a very wide torque. You could, you know, play with it. They're here. If anybody's interested, you let me know. I'll bring this up again because I showed it earlier. Onyx and sterling silver. Oh, Catherine, 40 for the torque. I'll count this down for Catherine. Going once, going twice, and sold to Catherine. Congrats. All right. And no takers on the pendant. It's beautiful, it's substantial. It is, with the bail, it is 2¼ inches with the bail. Gorgeous, gorgeous pendant. Okay, we'll put that down. All right. I have some beautiful, this is a Mylor bracelet, sterling. I forget what the name of these bracelets is. If Jen's still here, I think she's getting ready to start her show in an hour. These are all handmade. And you can see that there's 2 tones of silver work. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Deborah. Hi, Jen B. Welcome. The Riccio link. Handmade. This is gorgeous. Now, I've had this for a bit. It's got a safety latch. It is 7¼ I mean, look at the workmanship. It's incredible. The start bid on this is $65. This is 18 grams of silver. It is gorgeous. I mean, just the workmanship. Is crazy. Size 7¼ I mean, just look at it all layered. I know. The labor to do something like this, I mean, unbelievable. I mean, you couldn't do that for $65. Like, impossible. It's magnificent. Just looking at it makes you like swoon. All right, no takers for that one. It's a beauty. Show my bracelets. Well, my bracelets, I'm always wearing the same thing. Like, I'm not that, so this one I bought from Colette, Native American. This one from that girl, Dina Marie. This is a Tahe bracelet. This is the one I bought in Portugal from the Brazilian silversmith, who's now living in Porto. This one's from Black Dog Vintage, my trusted shell. You guys know I love my shell. And these 2 bracelets, well, some of you know this already. I've had on my wrist since I'm 11 years old. My grandmother gave them to me, gave all her granddaughters the same 2 bracelets. And they've been on since I'm 11. I can't get them off. They're just there. They're part of me. So I'm going to bring this up again. This is the onyx and sterling silver necklace. Spectacular, 30 inches, all onyx and sterling silver. The third one. I would have sold those at the price of silver back then, around 170. I know. Everything's expensive. I mean, silver's, you know, they all go by the price of silver, you know? So, you know, if you're buying from a silversmith who has a gallery, which I did, I mean, I don't think I overpaid for this bracelet because I fell in love with it, and I'll take it off and show you. I fell in love with it, and I knew I could use it for stacking, and it's signed by the artist, and you know, it was just a nice memory of my time in Porto. So when you're buying from somebody like that, probably I paid a little bit more than if I had bought something at a flea market or something like that. But everything is expensive. The Canadian dollar versus the euro is like ridiculous, the exchange rate. So it was very hard for me to buy, you know, a lot. Plus whatever I bought, I would have had to carry. So in my backpack. So that's it. So, you know, I just like the whole stacking thing. But this is a gorgeous necklace. This is onyx and sterling silver. I mean, this is a classic. Over the head. And if you wanted it shorter, you could pin it in the back and wear it shorter. You know, it's beautiful. This one, the start bid, I had this up earlier. The start bid was $85, which is an unbelievably fair price for that much silver. And onyx. I'm ignoring what? What am I ignoring? Want. You want what? I would have sold, oh, you want the one that I got in Portugal? Norma, I see you at 85. Deborah, I see you at 85. Yippee, I see you at 90. The third bracelet is the one that I got in Porto. Not selling that one. Sleeker, I see you at 100. Welcome in, Sleeker. Deborah, I see you at 110. This is fabulous. It's just easy to wear, you know? Yippee, I see you at 120. Bonjour, Sleeper, ça va bien? Sleeker and I can speak French to each other. So I have Norma, thank you for your bids. I have Yippee at 120. Deborah is out. I'm going to count this down for Yippee at 120. Going once, going twice, and sold to Yippee. Congratulations. Oh, I'm glad someone got this one because it's a beauty. It's so, so pretty. Really, really pretty one. Thank you so much. All right, I have these beautiful earrings. The start bid on these is $38. Super reasonable, but look at how pretty. Blue and if you have lapis, like lapis necklace, this would be stunning with it. Look at this. I believe these are Turkish. You have the blue enamel They're pierced earrings and gorgeous. Yeah, they're definitely Turkish, Deborah. You could tell by, you know, this workmanship. Sterling silver and beautiful. I mean, I think these are stunning. Like if you have lapis necklace, I mean, look at how pretty that is. Gorgeous. They're not heavy. And pretty. All right, no takers on those. And I have these, which are sterling silver, Mexico, and these are green. I don't think they're glass, but look at how pretty these are. Yes, I have, Catherine. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that they don't have, like, need knee replacements. These are a start bid of 35. These are beautiful. Beautiful Mexico pierced. This is the back. And this, they're signed underneath this bar here, so you can't really, I mean, I could make it out that it's 925. I tested them, so they're 925, but they're beautiful. Yeah. Martha, I see you at 35. These are great. I mean, you know, they're beautiful because they're substantial, you know, they show. If there's no other interest, I'm going to call these for Martha. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Martha. Congratulations. Congrats, congrats. All right. That's amazing. All righty, should we try again this little amber one? This beautiful amber necklace, 28-inch, polished, graduated, gorgeous amber. This was a start bid of 110. Like I said, you know, I have a lot of amber that's unpolished. But when you have all these stones polished and graduated and individually knotted, this is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. Like this is, looks a little bit more refined than when it's not polished, you know? Love this. This is a gorgeous piece. I find it's getting harder and harder to find, like in the wild, good amber. People are picking up on it. And these chunks at the bottom are beautiful. Yeah. I love that it's polished. I just think it's looks a little bit more elevated. You know? Gorgeous. So, that's here. If you watch the replay, you'll see. Let's see. I also have some sterling silver rosaries, if anybody is looking for rosaries. I have this. Now, this is not amber, but it's fun. It's a fun necklace. Inexpensive. It's a 13-inch drop from here to here. This is, I love this. I think that this is so fun. There's no clasp on this. And the start bid on this is 20. But look at how fun this is for the fall. It's not amber. Then you have a tassel. Deborah, I see you. Look at how pretty that is. I mean, it looks like confetti amber. You know what I mean? It's super pretty. I'm going to count this down for Deborah. Perfect for sweater weather. Yeah. Say that 10 times. Sweater weather, sweater weather. I know, it looks like the real deal, but it's not. It does not glow. You know, I mean, no, it's not amber. But it looks pretty darn good. Yes, exactly. You could mix it with it, like 100%. All right, I'm going to count this down for Deborah. Going once, going twice, and sold to Deborah. You got it, girl. All right. Okay, I have this. There's just a couple more things I'm going to show you, and then we're going to call it because Jen is coming on at 3 Central. Well, she's coming on soon. This is West German. Now, I've seen this on, when I researched it, something similar that's West German. So this is the pendant. It's unmarked. Okay, this is not a stone, it's just glass. But look how pretty that is for the fall. Like on a gold chain. Super pretty. The start bid on this is 38, which is crazy price. And then you have the matching earrings. Yeah, I mean, look at the earrings. Sleeker, I see you at 38. I mean, look at how pretty with the pendant. I mean, that's a look. Beautiful for the fall. If there's no other, is this, yes, for the set. Yes, it's a crazy price for the set, Sleeker. I'm in a mood. Well, not really. Oh, I forgot about my coffee, actually. All right. So there we go. We're going to call this for Sleeker. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Sleeker for the set for 38. Congratulations. Beautiful. Yeah, that was a good deal. You know, sometimes if I've had things for a while, I'm just happy to move them along so I can make room for more stuff, you know. Wednesday, I'm going to see somebody for some stuff. So for Thursday, I'll have some new things for you. So happy about that. Let's see, what else we got here? Let me show this again, because this I can't believe has not sold. All right, so this, I mentioned last time, Simon Chang. This is by Simon Chang. Now, Simon Chang was a huge designer in the 80s, 90s. I mentioned that he was a friend of my mother's, a friend of my aunt's. He's from Montreal, and very popular in those days. I mean, he's still designing, believe it or not. He's still designing. You'll still find him online. But this is one of his pieces from then. And it comes in the box, the original box. Okay, and you have the pierced earrings that go with it. So this is a complete giftable. If you wanted to give this to somebody, this is a fantastic, fantastic set. And vintage. This is from the 80s. So this is like a rubber rope. It's adjustable. And fantastic. Stainless steel. You don't have to worry about tarnishing. And it's just a gorgeous look. Very modern, gorgeous look. And the start bid on this, I'm going to bring it down a bit, is 65. I'm dugging it down. But it's gorgeous. Catherine, I see you at 65. You are going to love this set. Yeah, I mean, you know, Simon Chang was huge in Canada and the United States. I mean, I remember when I got married in 1982, my mother took me to his factory and just let me pick whatever I wanted. So yeah, I've known him a long time, and he had some beautiful things. Yeah, very classic, and yet with a little edge. You know, that was his style. Catherine, I'm going to count this down for you. Going once, going twice, and sold to Catherine. And it's going to come in this lovely box. Congratulations. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome. Thank you for coming in, and hit the thumbs up. I haven't even checked what the thumbs up is at. Wow. Thank you all for being here. You've been amazing. It's been an amazing day. And Catherine, you're going to love this. Congratulations. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So this is for Catherine. And it's going to come to you in the lovely box. There you go. All right. Alrighty. This is, I remember Kirsten had a piece like this. This is sterling silver. And it just sort of clicks together and makes like a little collar. It's lovely, easy to wear. You could wear this every day and not worry about what you have on. And yet it's a little something. So this is fabulous, sterling silver. Yeah, this is great. And the start bid on this, we'll put it at 52. I'm gonna weigh this also, just so that you have a weight. It's 21 grams. It's fabulous. Anything about Canadian mid-century pottery like Jean Cartier? Not really. I'm more into the glassware like chalet glass and all that stuff. But I was never really into pottery too much. I'm more of a glass person. So this is fantastic. So who do I have here? I've got Sleeker at 54. Thank you, Tanya, for your bids. I'm going to count this down for Sleeker. Going once, going twice, and sold to Sleeker. Congratulations. All right. Thank you, Tanya, for your bids. Okay, I think that we're gonna call it for today. I know Jen is coming on shortly. Well, unless anybody wants to see any more of these, I can show some more of these beautiful brooches. If there's anything anybody wants to see, I'll show you one last time. Plus my big guy over here. (3 p.m. Central Time. That's 4 p.m. my time. All right. 4 p.m. my time. Did you receive the Amazon email? Elizabeth. I got it. I got it. Thank you for the heads up on that one, but I ordered it right away when I saw your email. Thank you so much for that. I can't wait to read it. Karen, do you like woven bead jewelry? I have some Frida Kahlo earrings and Mona Lisa bracelet if you would like a pic. Yes, absolutely. Send them to me. Email them to me. I love Frida Kahlo. I'm like obsessed with her art. All right, everybody, I'm going to let you all go and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I want to thank you all for being here. You've been absolutely amazing. We had a great turnout today, and I'll have some new things for you on Thursday. And yeah, it was fun. So thank you all, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you for being here. Norma, enjoy your cruise. I'm sure you'll be checking in while you're on it over the next 30 days, but enjoy yourself and a safe embarkation tomorrow. And thank you, you too, Tanya, and we'll see you later. Don't forget, Jen at 3 Central, 4 Eastern, and Tanya at 4 Pacific, 7 Eastern. All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much and have a great day.